Hello, welcome back. My name is Reverend Father Patrick Ezimora, CCE. Welcome to the 5th episode of my series on getting to know the Mass. This time we'll be talking about how priests prepare for Mass. But before we do that, we need to step back a little bit. Who is a priest? Is a priest some social religious worker? Is a priest some modern day charismatic preacher? Nope. Is a priest some stand-up church comedian? No. So who is a priest? Stay tuned and I will answer that question. A priest is a human prolongation of Jesus Christ the crucified, whereby when he performs his priestly ministry, the priest who acts in the person and under the authority of Christ prolongs Jesus Christ, who is high priest, teacher, and good shepherd of his flock. Nonetheless, the fact that the priest acts in the person and under the authority of Christ, whereby it is Christ who acts through him, and therefore the actions he performs work ex opere operator. From the fact that he does it, it happens because Christ promised to do it in his person. Nonetheless, the priest is also asked to prepare as humanly possible, as much as humanly possible, to celebrate the sacrament so that the grace would abound even more. So there are twofold preparations. Number one, the remote preparation. And number two, the proximate preparation for Mass. The remote preparation comprises first and foremost a continuous personal formation through constant prayer, through commitment to study, personal reflection, and teaching delivered to various parish groups. Moreover, the priest also prepares remotely through familiarity with the modern culture, with the mature and young adults, as well as with the youth, availing himself thereby of some knowledge of the real situation of the people to whom he is sent to minister to. These remote preparations foster the priest's habitual intention to do what the Church instructs him to do, in fidelity to his priestly vows. The proximate preparation comprises 1. A profound examination of conscience and sacramental confession, if need be. 2. Textual preparation. That means the priest, as principal master of ceremony, goes through the Mass books, liturgical songs, and other liturgical services before the Mass. Furthermore, as he puts on the sacred vestments, the priest says the following prayers. Place upon my head, O Lord, the helmet of salvation, for conquering diabolical assaults. Make me white, O Lord, and purify my heart, so that, being made white in the blood of the Lamb, I may deserve an eternal reward. Gird me, O Lord, with the cincture of purity, and extinguish in my heart the fire of concupiscence, so that the virtue of continence and chastity, always abiding in my heart, I may better serve thee. Restore unto me, O Lord, the stole of immortality, which I lost through the sin of my first parents. And although unworthy to approach thy sacred mystery, may I nevertheless attend to joy eternal. O Lord, who has said, my yoke is sweet and my burden light, grant that I may so carry it as to merit thy grace. Finally, the priest says the prayers before Mass, and then, immediately after, the prayers of thanksgiving. In fact, the proximate preparation activates the actual intention or consciousness of the priest as one who, by God's grace, is going to act in the person and under the authority of Christ, the high priest, teacher, and good shepherd, in favor of the people of God and on their behalf. So, we come to the end of this episode. Now that you know who priests really are and how they prepare themselves for the celebration of the Mass, you now stand a better chance to pray for them intentionally and to assist them as humanly possible to be as recollected as possible before they enter to celebrate the Mass. Now, before I conclude, 2 take-home questions. Number 1, how do you prepare yourself for the celebration of the Mass? Number 2, are you a touchline Catholic, arriving always the last minute? You answer those questions within yourself. So thank you for watching, and stay tuned for our next episode, which will be Heaven on Earth? What really happens during Mass? See you then. God bless you. Bye.